sold your car, and then now it's leaving you to marry the one that did not need to sell a car to prove that she loves him. Now it's leaving you to marry the one that does not need to go through any abortion to prove a point that she loves him. Make it make sense. How did you come to that conclusion that doing abortions for him will make him see or believe that you loved him? Welcome to Relationship Talk with Riken. My name is Riken Francis. So today we'll continue our emails reading and discussion from where we stopped the last time. We've talked about 2 or 3 emails I've received. From what I have been receiving, I've tried to explain, I've tried to talk about it, and then I realized that people are actually going through a lot. Another thing I realized is the fact that people will say when you're in love you become foolish. People have started living that reality. Being in love does not mean you're foolish. It's just you expressing how you feel to someone, right? So when you're in love and you start acting foolish, it becomes your reality. So there are some things you're in a relationship with someone you shouldn't do, you must not do, and you must not find yourself doing it. So I receive these messages and I look at it and I wondered kind of like, how are these people not realizing when they are going off balance or when they are doing things the wrong way? All in the name of being in love with someone. Is it really necessary? Like, is it worth it? I try to understand it. I try to comprehend it, but man, it's so hard. Like, it's so hard. This particular message broke my heart. It's heartbreaking. You don't waste people's time that way. Let me read it out. She said, after that, the subject is after 3 years with 5 abortions, he breaks up with me. I don't know. Then he said, Riken, my boyfriend broke up with me after 3 years together with 5 abortions. He told me he wants to settle down and he cannot do that with me because I have aborted all the babies in me, and he wouldn't want to struggle with having children in marriage. Wonderful. He said he already met someone he loves and he will be getting married to her in 3 to 6 months' time. So he has no space for me in his life anymore. 3 years wasted just like that, with all the sacrifice I made for us both. Sold my car and gave him the money to start a business. And this is what I get. This is what I get now that he has started making money. And he wants to leave me with nothing. Riken, I'm going mad. Please help me. What can I do? This particular one, I'm a bit shocked and confused. First off, how did you ended up 5 abortions for a man? 5. Let's say 1, you were saying a mistake. 2, another mistake. And then the 3rd one, the 4th one, the 5th one. For a man will never marry you. There's some things we shouldn't even allow as individual, as Christian. Who told you taking the lives of a young baby because it's in your womb is normal? No. Guys, if you're here, you have not subscribed to Relationship Talk with Riken, kindly click on the subscribe button on my page and do not forget to turn on your notification. So whenever I make a post or share a video, you will be notified. So now back to why we're here exactly. She said they've been dating for 5 years. She sold her car for him. She did 3 years. She sold her car for him. She had done 5 abortions. Why? Gone are those days where people will say love is blind, or when you're in love, you are foolish. Those days have passed. This is 2024. A lot of things has gone wrong. A lot of things has happened. Now, you shouldn't allow yourself to be another experiment in those kind of situation. And this exactly is one of it. Number one thing, first thing first, you don't, who told you guys it's okay to do a prolonged dating? A three years relationship, and you have not even confirmed, or he has not even said he wants to marry you. You've sold your car and you've been going about doing abortions for him, not one, not two, but 3, 4, 5 in 3 years. So that means in a year there might be years you have to do 2 abortions. My God, I don't want to use the word you deserve this, but babe, you brought this upon yourself. Like I said, in 2024, there are certain things you shouldn't you shouldn't just allow to happen when you're in a relationship with anyone. And this exactly is one of it. Are you dating someone for 3 years and you don't even know where you're going with that person? But you have been cooking, cleaning, selling your car, and then doing abortion back to back for that person. And the person has not even said he wants to marry you. But because you just assume you have a future together because you and the person have been saying, I love you, I love you. And so what? Not everybody that says, I love you, I love you, I love you, actually love each other. Everybody is actually doing I love you for whatever thing they stand to get at that particular time. In this case, your first mistake was being in that relationship for that long without even a clear direction of where the both of you are going to. Another mistake you committed or you did was the fact that you sold your car. Hey, you were providing for him when he didn't have anything, Abi. Okay. You sold your car. And then now, he's leaving you to marry the one that did not need to sell a car to prove that she loves him. Now, it's leaving you to marry the one that does not need to go through any abortion to prove a point that she loves him. Make it make sense. How did you come to that conclusion that doing abortions for him will make him see or believe that you loved him? It makes no sense. It actually makes no difference. You can do all the abortion you want in this world. A man that doesn't want to marry you will never marry you. And why will he even want to marry you? If that man was my brother and I knew about this, I would definitely tell him not to marry you, because come to think of it, what is not left? He said you don't have any child left. He might be right. He might be wrong. Also, who told him the one he wants to marry is going to give birth to him because she has not done any abortion? Nobody knows. But the fact that you have gone through 5 abortions, my darling, you shot yourself on the foot the very minute you started agreeing to do such nonsense. Like, why? Another thing you did wrong is the fact that you did not even think about yourself. You did not even consider your own self, because you just wanted to please him. You just wanted him to be happy. So you did not count. You just wanted everything to be about him. If you consider yourself, or if you had you in mind, you wouldn't allow yourself to go through that process of going through abortions over and over and over again. And then another thing, that you must have seen these signs. But because you are so in love with this person, your eyes were blinded, that you didn't even bother to see that this thing is not wrong. This person might end up not marrying me. Or you didn't even bother to see that this person might be cheating, because you just assume you have built so much. He cannot leave you. He cannot do that. See, relationship is a 50-50 thing. The tendency of it ending a marriage is 50-50. The tendency of it not ending a marriage is another 50-50. So you allowed yourself to be in this mess. But one thing I can tell you for a fact, the world has not ended. This one is not your own. Get yourself together. You can start all over again. But don't think of love at this point. Get help. Seek help. Heal. Build yourself. Be happy again. Maybe just then you will find somebody you can start a relationship with. And in whatever you do, do not forget to go with the lesson of what you have learned from this relationship. Don't be foolish. Don't be blinded because you think you love someone. Let your mind be open. As they love with your heart, be loving with your head as well. So you don't get another 5 abortion and 3 years wasted again like that. Please be wise. Do not allow yourself to be treated like trash. All right, guys, thank you so much. Please, I hope you guys are really learning, because these mistakes happen all the time. Now I begin to feel like people don't learn from other people's experience. It's not really encouraging, guys. Please learn. It's 2024. There's some certain kind of relationship you shouldn't be in. So I beg you, try and learn and do better. I hope you guys we really take this video very serious and know that you deserve better. When a man starts delaying you, start making you go through abortion, just know that that's the point you take it. You walk out of that relationship, because it's not going to help you. And as you watch, please do not forget to like, do not forget to share, and of course, do not forget to subscribe. I still remain your girl, Ricken Francis, and I'll see you when next I come. Bye for now.